Virginia student threatened after criticizing too many white people at Multicultural Center. You've probably already seen the clip, but this is what she said. If y'all didn't know, this is the MSC. And frankly, there's just too many white people in here. There's a space for people of color. But just be really cognizant of the space that you're taking up, because it does make some of us POCs uncomfortable when we see too many white people in here. It's only been open for 4 days. Frankly, there's a whole university where a lot of y'all need to be at. And frankly, there's the whole university for a lot of y'all to be at. And there's very few spaces for us. So keep that in mind. Thank you. This is what YAF on Twitter says. Leftists at the University of Virginia are dictating who is and who isn't allowed in the new Multicultural Student Center. The university actually endorsed her statement. Here's what they said. On the surface, this is straightforward. Multicultural Student Center will and should remain open to all students. It is meant to be a place where students from all backgrounds come together. Who suggests that some students should be excluded on the basis of their race or any other aspect of their identity is, to me, very inconsistent with the very purpose of having the center. Or generally, and to be plain about it, no student should be denied access to a university program or space because of race. The harder part is to put this statement in context and to think more broadly about diversity and inclusion. Today, Multicultural Student Center at UVA, similar to such centers in other universities, has traditionally been a place where students of color, more so than white students, gather and find community. In a university that was exclusively white for a very long time and remains predominantly white today, MSC has been a welcoming place for students of color, I cannot put myself in someone else's shoes, but the comment about white students at the newly renovated MSC Center, that's all. In this context, to me, is a statement of concern. One of the few places traditionally for students of color will be turned into a place dominated by white students. So let me get this straight. These black people go to a predominantly white university. They build a center just for those people, for the people of color, students of color. You made a racist statement, which is attempted to be passed off as some sort of concerning statement that the white students in the predominantly white school are going to take over your Multicultural Student Center. No. You are in their school, pal. If you don't like it, move to a blacker college. I don't know what to tell you, pal. You want to know what else is ironic? Oh, the Multicultural Student Center is going to be replaced by white students. But yet, if we float the idea that the Democrats are trying to replace us with third world migrants, we're called conspiracy theorists. And another thing, you racist pig. What if the white students were trying to be welcoming to the students of color as well as the placement of MSC? Obviously didn't think about that because you're too busy thinking about how much you hate white people. You're racist.